Hey y'all, how's everybody doing? Well, I'm getting ready. And you know what happens when I'm getting ready? I'm going to get ready with you. Okay, so I've already done all my skincare, which if y'all are interested in me doing a skincare regimen, then comment below and I'll show you what my current skincare regimen is. So I've already done all my foundation, brows. I've already put on Urban Decay primer potion on my eyes, lips, cheeks, everything's done but my eyeshadow. And I wanted to do this ColourPop Fame palette. And then I'm going to show you tomorrow how similar I think this is to the new MAC Bloom limited edition palette that I just got. So we'll see. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Here's what it looks like. It's got a wonderful mix of mattes and shimmers and kind of warm, neutral, everyday. Anybody can use this palette. Anybody. Because it's got warms to the yellow tone or orange tone and then cools to the taupey and the mauve tone. So I'm just going to start like I always do. Let's see. What will I do first? I think I'm going to start with, you know, because I'm wearing black, I think I can go a little different today. I think I'm going to use this highlighter that looks like it has a pink undertone called Celeb. And it's matte. And I'm going to put that right under the brow. Pat it in and then kind of rub it both ways, a little past the brow. Then I'm also going to put it on the inner corner and lid. So straight up and down on the inner corner and then across to the lid. Okay, and this has almost got like, to me, I feel like this is like lavender tone in my opinion. Patting it into the pores and then back and forth to get it in there and then just a little bit past out here to kind of brighten that area out there. And then I'm going on the inner corner here, across, back into the pan, inner corner here and across. Okay, alright. Now I am going to do transition color. What transition color should I use, y'all? Let's see. And I'm dabbing it off here on my makeup. Literally, it says makeup towel, but I went and I got that one in a hotel. Actually, it was a bed and breakfast in Charleston, but then I decided, you know what? I can go get a black towel anywhere. I don't have to pay, you know, special money for a Turkish towel. It makes no difference. It's when I'm wiping off, you know, my makeup brushes or if I have boo-boos or grab it or whatever. Then, so I just went and got some black towels. Alright, so now I'm going to go with this kind of neutral tone over here because it's cooler. It's called Clubhouse. And this is going to be my transition color. I'm going to tap that off real good and go right under the brow in the front and then come right under my highlighter in this transition area. That's all there. Right under the brow, the front of the brow right there, and then come right across that brow bone, right up to the highlighter. And kind of pull out to in. I think that's it. Now I'm going to do something a little unusual that I don't normally do. I'm actually going to use a shimmer product. I think I'm losing my mind. But I think I would like to use, I don't know if I should use Blasé or Piece of Me. Piece of Me is a shimmer in it, y'all. And I'm thinking about using it. Or should I use Blasé? Let's use Blasé. It's almost like a, I don't know, gray brown? Oh, it doesn't have a mirror, so I'm just doing this from a far away mirror, just right in the crease. Staying in the crease because it's a black. I'm only coming to this outer area. And all that's doing is just kind of darkening it up a little bit. And this is kind of like, honestly, it looks more like a charcoal or a gray black. And so it's not so severe that you can't just lightly dust it in the crease. And this kind of outer area. And then back in the crease. I think that's plenty. Just to give some depth. And then I'm going to use my short shader to come under the eye. And I think I will use that piece of meat because it's kind of like a shimmery purple. I wonder if it's a dark enough purple though. Let's tap it off real good. And what I do is run straight through the lashes. Not under them, straight through them. And what this does is just deposit a little color like a liner. Tap it off real good so you don't end up on your cheeks, because I have already done my concealer. Some people do their concealer last for that very reason. So is that a good enough liner? I feel like it is. I feel like it is. So that was the quickest ever. That's a good palette. So again, I used Celeb, Clubhouse for my transition, Blase for my crease, and Piece of Me for underneath my lashes, lower lashes. Now what you could do is use any one of these shimmers right on the center of your lid, but this is a work look, so I'm not going to do that just because it's work. So, alright, now I'm going to go ahead and put on my lashes. So I'm using my Charlotte Tilbury eyelash curler. And I literally just let the top band of the eyelash curler touch my lid and put a little pressure, and that pops your eyelashes right up, and then you go ahead and clamp down on them when they weren't looking. Alright, nice and tight, kind of bouncing it. And I'll let it out just a little, open and let it out a little. And re-clamp it down. And this time I'm kind of raising my elbow and pushing this a little bit back more towards the socket. And what that's doing, it's taking it from bent from an L position to bent to a C position. A little more curly. Again, look, I just barely touch this to my lid and up pop the lashes. Sometimes when you do this, if you've already put on your liner, especially if it's a liquid liner, actually whether it's a liquid liner or a crayon liner, it takes it back off. So you can either reapply it or just have more of a dusted look out of it. By the way, I'm wearing my Bacasa bracelets today, my little Irma bracelets, wooden bracelets. And I already had these wooden earrings and this wooden necklace. Can y'all see the wooden necklace? And I just feel like I'm very wooden today. Hold on, let me do that out a little. Curl back towards the socket. I'm wearing the black linen top, which I absolutely love. And I was going to wear some tan pants, and then I just decided to go monochrome. And so I'm wearing some black, not leggings, they're like pedal pushers. They're thin, tapered leg. Okay, and I'm leaving this in here because I never have one. If y'all notice that I never had one. Alright, I'm going to use the CoverGirl Lash Blast. Yeah, it isn't waterproof. I was like, please tell me I got waterproof. Instead of going in and out, we're going to go round and round. And that last little gives you a little tip on the end of goo. And that's what you're going to tip the end of your lashes with. And the reason we do this again, ladies, is why? Because it tends to give you, when you tip out the end of your lashes first and then come back through from the base to the tip, it gives you better coverage, more coverage I should say. And it also makes sure that you've got color on the tip end, because a lot of times when you just kind of, you know, push the mascara wand at the base of the lash, you don't get all the way to the end, because your lash bends up. So just a way to make sure you get that and get this inner and outer, and that gives it a nice fanned effect. Wiggle, wiggle down, wiggle, wiggle down, wiggle, wiggle down, wiggle down, down, wiggle, wiggle down, wiggle down, down. This makes sure that we get all the lashes as well. I've got a little bit of fallout from the mascara, so I'm going to use my Face Secrets. And these are just like cotton buds that on the end they twist to a point. It's just a real easy way to get boo-boos off. I'm also going to need to use a dual fiber brush to get any fallout off. Any color, because that was some darker colors. Get on the side of your nose. and right under your eyes. And of course we have to have our telemarketers. Do you know how early in the morning it is and we got a telemarketer already? Ooh, look, that's a little too much goop. You don't want too much goop. Enough that you can tip the end of your lashes. Make sure you don't have any blonde bang hairs near your glasses. Your glasses. I'm trying to outshine that stupid recorder. Now it's quiet. What was I trying to say? I got so loud I forgot what it was I was saying. You're trying to, there we go, not have too much mascara on the end of your lashes. You don't want too much. But just enough. There we go. There we go. We're going to tip the ends just so they'll really show up. And go back through here, straight up. And because it's waterproof, it dries more quickly. I don't know if it's because it has wax, y'all. Squint and go wiggle, wiggle, down, down. Wiggle, wiggle, down, down. There we go. And now I am going to do a second coat, but I'm going to let that dry a bit because this is a new one. Usually they're a little bit dry at first, but this one's a little wet. Oops, see? So I can use the other end of this and get that real quick. There. Oops. Had some over here. And all I'm doing is using this bud to get that dried mascara off.